disappointed and angry with all men in this book. I mean, what could be more perfect than an immensely enjoyable beach read on a summer morning?
Wow!
I decided to combine my love towards reading with summerly vibes. So, this is what we're doing today. And our first read is Malibu Rising. I mean, the cover speaks for itself, screams even. This is like the perfect summer read anyone could find. Malibu Rising is firstly a family drama, set over the course of one unforgettable night in 1980s Malibu, where the famous River siblings gather to host their annual end of summer party. On the surface, they're glamorous, center of everyone's attention as they constantly on the spotlight. But beneath all this successfulness and celebrity buzz lie years of complicated family history and long kept secrets. By midnight, the party will be completely out of control. By morning, the river mansion will have gone up in flames. But before that, the alcohol will flow, the music will play, and the secrets will come bubbling to the surface. This is everything you need to know about this book to start reading because who is not up for family drama? Honestly, I love everything related to this deep exploration of family dynamics and their relationships. It's always so interesting to explore it. So yeah, I'm really excited for this book. And before we get to reading, I actually want to change my location a bit and go to the swimming pool because we're having a summer reading edition, so we need to have summer locations as well. So let's get to it. But before that, I will start the timer of our 24-hour challenge. Here we go. It's officially on. What am I doing? Hey, I'm back from the pool and I'm on page 108 now. And let me tell you, so far it's been great. Throughout the whole book so far, we're jumping to past and then back to present, and the whole story itself just been a build up to this party. Like, even though I'm 100 pages in, there's still not much going on. We're just learning about the siblings, what each of them do for a living, their kind of like personality traits, and just like different vibes. And no, actually, the vibes of the book itself are pretty summerly, like there's not much going on, but it's really like easy going. I'm liking it so far, but I think it will go crazy once the party is on. So we're gonna have a lot of action, maybe, like a lot of family secrets as well. Something I want to say is that there's a lot of foreshadowing in this book, so I think not a good foreshadowing for sure. So maybe yeah, something is terrible going to happen. And yeah, about the past, we also get the exploration of parents of the Riva siblings, and I think their story is pretty interesting and really get to know the whole family dynamic. But there is not much relationships between them going on. Like, yeah, we've seen the past between the parents and like how they got together and everything, But between the siblings, there's not much going on. Like, I'm on page 108 and they just got together. Like, we've been following Jay and Kit together, but not Nina and Had. They've been separate, doing their own thing, and now they're together and they give us foreshadowing this is like the last time they serve together. Like, yeah. But I feel like they good they have good vibes between each other. Like, it's they're cool. So hopefully everything will be fine. We'll see. Okay, so I've gotten to the part two of this book, and let me tell you, the relationships between siblings became really clear now. We got to see a lot of moments of them together and also look at their history and past with each other. And I honestly really grew to love them. Like, I don't think I'm ready to let go of them. Like, there's less than half a book left, and I actually really grew to like them. Like, they're all different, and they kind of like add their own color into like their sibling relationship, and it's just so good. Every single one of them has different personalities and their own way of doing things, but something that really connects them together is their love for surfing. And me, as a surfer myself, I really can relate to this feeling, and I actually really like descriptions of this adrenaline that flows in your blood, but also kind of calmness. Like, you really get to be a one whole thing with the sea. That's what I think. Like, you can't think of yourself as a separate body from the sea. You need to be together. The fact that all of the siblings are surfers and they really like enjoy it, not just like for the work or something, they just genuinely love it. And I think it's a really sweet part. Like, it's really interesting to read about this, and I really love it about them. They really stay authentic to themselves, even though almost all of them like celebrities, and yeah, they have a lot of fame and they own a lot of money, but they still stay to their true beliefs and the ways they grew up. Like, they just love surfing, and that's what it is about. Yeah, but going into part two, I really want to say that I'm disappointed and angry with all men in this book. Like, it actually made me so mad. I only like, yeah, the only two men that I'm not like really disappointed about are the two River brothers. I really love Jay. He's such a nice guy. Like, I just love his character. He's so like stubborn and bold, and yeah, I really like him. I like Had. I think he's a really kind, humble, and genuine guy. But I want to stay extra cautious about him. Like, there's just I just have this feeling he hides something. Maybe like not hides something, but I feel like as the party is going to unravel, we're going to learn a new side of him. Like, I'm not exactly sure if I'm kind of like getting his character just yet. Like, there's just something about him I think we're going to learn soon, you know? Yeah, but I really have a lot of faith in the River siblings. Like, I really like their bond, and as I said, I really grew to love them. And especially like their knowing their history now, it really makes me connected to those characters. But again, I think something bad might happen. And again, a lot of family secrets might unravel once the party is on. And actually, the part two that I'm about to read is like the beginning of the party. So we're now at it. Like, the bomb is about to explode. We're here for the main drama now. it's me again. It's actually been some hours since I finished reading Malibu Rising, and I just really needed to sit down, just really digest what happened in the end and the whole story itself. I will say I really, really love this book. Honestly, it was amazing. But I would definitely say I expected something drastically different in terms of I thought it would be more dark, tragic. Maybe because there were constant foreshadowing, and maybe it's just me being me, and maybe I interpret it in the wrong way. I actually think there was this one moment, the foreshadowing, I guess. When the story came to an end, it really felt closed. Everybody learned something for themselves. Everybody got something out of this experience, and honestly, there's just a big future ahead of them. Like every single character, and I'm talking specifically about the siblings, each of them had like a huge character development in the end. And as I said, everybody had something to look forward to. It wasn't just this tragic story when there is no way out, or they don't know what they're going to do. It just felt like a new chapter for them. Honestly, I think even a really big, bright, and actually good chapter for them, where they finally can be truly authentic to themselves and be happy. At the end of the day, the happiness is all that matters. And I also really want to mention the relationship between Jay and Had, the amazing brothers they are. And I want to apologize for Had because I thought of him suspicious. And as I said, I was on my nerves the whole book. I actually believed something bad is going to happen to Jay, and I couldn't stand that because I really, really loved them. And I just find it truly amazing how Jay would still look out for Had and think of him as this idol man he wants to be, even after everything Had done to Jay. And I just really, really loved how they found the common ground, and they just at the end of the day they're brothers and they're gonna forgive each other for everything that happened, and they're just gonna continue to grow even stronger bond after that. And honestly, the last scene was amazing. The scene in the hospital, and then Jay looking out in the car it had, just I love them. And as I mentioned before, even halfway through the book, I wasn't ready letting them go. I knew I will miss those siblings. I wasn't having enough of them. And honestly, I feel like you can kind of make it as a parallel to the summer itself. Because sometimes summer break, or even the summer as a whole season, feels really short, but also long. You really get this full experience. You find something new for yourself, you learn something new about yourself, and sometimes it feels really hopeful. I want to really say this book is really strongly built on hope, especially in the end. Everyone just learned something, and there's just hope in the future that everything is going to be just fine, and yeah. And I think it's a perfect book if you want to be left with some kind of sadness, but also a new chapter for yourself and for those characters. Because I always thought of summer as a chance to start something new or make some kind of personal project for myself. Because me as a student, I mean, I'm still in school, so sometimes it really gets into my head that I need to study, I really need to pay attention to my study and everything. And I know it's not really an excuse, but sometimes I would use this excuse as if, oh, I have my exams, I need to study, I need to do this and that. And sometimes you just forget to enjoy yourself, in the sense that you forget who you are and what you want to be, what you want to do, your hobbies and just some personal projects. And so I would always think of summer as this not only break, but also this chance of to be productive, to do something you actually like and enjoy, and yeah, just make something of yourself. Really get back to those hobbies that make you feel alive. And you know, sometimes it wouldn't always work out. Every time the school year would come by, you would just drop it and then start brand new the next summer, and it's kind of like this cycle. But I feel like with this book, it really shows you that there's no such thing as late to start a new chapter in your life or even go back to something you dropped. Sometimes just forget about your past and focus on the present. I mean, obviously, it's important to learn from the past, especially if you've done some serious mistakes and you feel like you really want to grow as a person and not be a version of yourself you've been like 3 years, 5 years ago. No matter how long ago, you still can make a difference. I don't know, this is just like my last message that I want to share after reading this book. But obviously, there are so many layers to it, and I can just like yap and yap about it. But yeah, actually, as I've been reading, I've been kind of like writing down the pages or like the moments I really, really liked. So I think I will write down the quotes from this book into my journal and maybe like kind of like analyze, maybe write down some more ideas about it, and yeah, just really like explore it once again, just really make it settle in. Because I love books, I love stories, and I think every single thing you read, every single story you digest in yourself, it will stay with you. And it does put some kind of impact on you. So yeah. But the challenge continues, and now we go off to a second book. And honestly, I've been really enjoying myself with Malibu Rising, so I feel like I might get half through the second book, but I'm not going to finish it. So we'll see how it goes. But I can already say this challenge was a success because I got something out of it for myself, and I just enjoyed reading, and yeah, it was truly amazing. So let's get to it.